Guys, welcome back to ASHILISPORTS. This is your home of sporting entertaining show on YouTube. For sure, today, as I said, is going to be entertaining with us because we're going to look at African Cup of Nations 2020, which is happening currently in Cameroon. For sure, it's been exciting, it's been good, it's been marvelous, and whatever is happening over there has been all nothing but excitement throughout the game, surprises, and hey, things that we didn't expect to happen have been able to happen in this tournament. And if you just join me, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community, and hey, let's do it together. For sure, we are going to be talking about the surprises in African Cup of Nations and also things, those countries that have qualified to the next stage of the competition, that is the quarterfinals. We will take a look at how they've been able from the beginning till they are here. Do we expect them to be there? Is a question that we'll be answering within the conversation. So if you just join me, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. And hey, you know about ASHILISPORTS, it's all about your thoughts and opinions, and your suggestions are always welcome. This is an amazing moment that we need to use, an amazing moment that we need to discuss, because a lot of countries or a lot of nations have surprised us in this tournament, and a lot of players have also surprised us in this tournament. Countries that we thought they would have been able to lift the trophy, hey, some of them have fallen, and some that we didn't expect they could go anywhere, they've risen to the sky and they are still there. Players that we expected to be part of a lot of involvement in their country, yet have not been, wasn't able to do it for their country. And now these are some of the things we will be discussing today. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be interesting. And if you just join me, guys, this is ASHILISPORTS, the most excitement that we're going to get here. And hey, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitter, and also we are live on Facebook. Guys, remember to send in your comments, send in your thoughts, send in your opinions. It's something that we can always do together. And hey, you can equally like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at ASHILISPORTS, and also on Facebook ASHILISONGMA. Guys, this is, let's begin with the first country that are playing the first countries that are playing in the first match of the quarterfinals of African Cup of Nations, which is Gambia versus the host nation. Gambia versus the host nation. For sure, as I said, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be doing very, 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 very well here. So if you just join me, remember to send in your comments. What do you think so far about the African Cup of Nations? And for sure, it's something that we need to do more. We need to do more for sure. So, guys, this is the countries that have qualified to the next stage of the competition. These are the countries that have qualified to the next stage of the competition. We have Cameroon as a host nation. They are in the quarterfinals. We have Gambia. They are also in quarterfinals. And hey, Burkina Faso, Tunisia. And remember, Burkina Faso was the first country to qualify to the next stage quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations, and it was through penalties. We'll get down to all of it. And also Egypt was able to nail it on point. Hey, my good friend is here, Officer Tommy. Officer Tommy, welcome back to ASHILISPORTS. Um, so Morocco is another country that have qualified to the next stage of the competition, and Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. So on your screen, this is what the matches are going to look like. It's going to begin on Saturday. So we thought it wise to be able to what, enjoy ourselves with this conversation, and it's going to absolutely amazing. Join in your conversation and join in what we are going to discuss on, and hey, your opinions and suggestions are welcome. So Officer Tommy is saying my date went well. Oh, perfect. I remember Wow. Yesterday you were asking me that maybe it's scarce, or I told you it's going to happen. Just relax. She will find you and she will be able to. And I know some of my colleagues are going to join me, sure, and will be able to do it. So Egypt gonna win or Senegal. So is it? Are you talking about the tournament? Because Egypt and Senegal are not playing in the quarterfinals. Maybe they might meet in semifinals for sure, but they are not playing in quarterfinals. So Morocco and Egypt is playing in the quarterfinals on Sunday. So let's take a look at Gambia, guys. Let's take a look at Gambia for sure. Let's take a look at Gambia. Gambia as a nation or as a country, they were in the group stages. They were in the group stages. They were in a group with Mauritania's Mali, right? They were in the same group with Mauritania's. Okay. So guys, just give me a moment. Give me a moment. So they were in the same group with Gambia was in the same group with Mauritania. Sorry, I keep on saying Mauritania, Mali, and also Tunisia. So this was the group. It was comprises of this group: Mauritania's, Mali, Gambia, and Tunisia. So these are the countries that were able to. So how do I do it? Guys, just give me a moment. It's like my Facebook site is having, so I need to just solve it here. Yep. On YouTube, on Facebook, be. Nearby. Okay, here. Two hairs, man. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, thank you. I've changed it. Okay, so guys, we are here. Thank you very much for your understanding. Thank you very much for being part. So Officer Tommy is also saying something here. The tournament. Yes, the tournament. You know, it's been exciting. The double win. Yeah, okay. I understand. I asked you about the tournament, and you said yes. Okay, so you are saying Senegal or Egypt will win the tournament. Okay, so and double. Okay, okay. She asked me to be her boyfriend after the date. Yes, I told you she has enjoyed it. She has enjoyed it, and you made her enjoy it. That's why she's asking you. So I told you should just make it well for her. So now, guys, as we are here, as I said, this is ASHILISPORTS, and if you just join me, remember to subscribe on YouTube. Also follow me on Twitter. I will follow you back the moment I finish. And also, guys, I'm live on Facebook. So keep your comments coming, keep your suggestion coming. So now we are looking at Gambia in the Afcon Cup of Nations from the group stages, how they've been able to get to the quarterfinals, because remember they have surprised us the most. I'm beginning with them because they have surprised me the most in the tournament, considering that this was their first time qualifying to Afghan Cup of Nation, and they've been able to go to knockouts or maybe knockout stages and are able to qualify to quarterfinals of the competition. And remember, they are not the first country to be able to do that. But they are the second country to be able, just first entrance. Then they've been able to qualify to the next stage of the competition for sure. So their group stages, they were with the what's the name? Gambia, right? Yes, we are talking about Gambia when we are talking about this guy. So they were in group stage. In group stage, they were with Gambia, Mali, Tunisia, and Mauritania. So these four countries were merged in group stages, and no one was expecting Gambia to be able to go out of this group stages because they were the least amount. Even Mauritania, people think Mauritania could have even be in the third place and Gambia will be last. But to our surprising, Gambia have nailed it, and they've nailed it in each match for themselves. In each match for themselves, because they didn't even lose single match after qualifying to the next stage. And they had the same point with Mali, even though Mali topped the group, they had the same points with Mali, just that there was goals difference and Mali topped the group and they were second in the group. So during group stage, they just amazed a lot of people and they got a lot of fans in the world of football because for first time ever they've been able to. So okay, my good friend is here, Mark Opoku. So, Mark, if you want to join us, we discussed yesterday. Let me know. Let me know. It's good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So, if you want to join right now, let me know for sure. But right now, we are still talking about Gambia. Gambia, the group stages, how they've been able to qualify to the next stage of the competition for sure. So now they were able to play alongside with. So they were able to play alongside with Mauritania. They score a goal to nil against Mauritania. And you could actually see Mauritania was their first game. They were able to actually smash it against Mauritania. And what a country Gambia is. Just their first African Cup of Nations, and they were able to do that for themselves. So they scored one against Mauritania. And you know who scored the goal? Able Jallo, who is wearing their number 10 jersey, who scored that goal for them. Who scored that goal for them? It was the goal of the day that they used to just win against Mauritania. And hey, Gambia, Mauritania, if you were going to predict it, you would have said maybe both will end draw or Mauritania win or lose. But for Gambia to step ahead and then win against Mauritania, give them the confidence. And that day they only had 8 shots on target on that day, for sure. 8 shots on. They had 8 shots, then 3 on target. And Mauritania had 20 shots, just 2 on target. They were able to get goal out of it, and that was amazing for me. That was amazing. And now from Mauritania, they moved to which country? That's what we are about to find out again. So from Mauritania, Gambia. From Mauritania, Gambia were able to play against. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, guys, just give me 1 second. It's like something is not right. Okay, good. So from Mauritania, they played against Mali. Mali was their second match. And the most amazing thing is they were able to draw 1-1. It was a draw against Mali. Imagine Gambia drawing against Mali. Mali of football nation, everyone knows about them. Everyone knows about them. For sure, this is something that we cannot believe. This is something that you and I cannot believe. But Gambia were able to draw against Mali. All right. So Mark is saying he will join soon. So okay, no worries, no worries. When you are ready, just let me know. So they drew 1-1 against Mali. And guess who scored the goal again for them? Who scored the goal for them again? It was Musa Baro this time round because they Mali scored them in the 79th minute, if I can quite remember. Mali scored them in the 79th minute, and they equalized the goal in the 90th minute. 90th minute, they equalized the goal, and it was 1-1. So point shared over there. Point shared over there. And you know, their last group game was against Tunisia. Their last group game was against Tunisia, and it was something that they quietly did very well for sure because no one thought Gambia could have win against Tunisia, but they ended up winning 1-0, and that goal was also a late goal. It was also a late goal for Gambia, and guess who scored the goal for them? It was Farouk Ben Mustafa. Oh no, sorry, it was Jello again. It was Jello again who scored the goal for them. So Jello already in the group stages, he ended the group stages with 2 goals. And that was 90 plus 3 minutes that they scored that goal. It was surprising, even though there was red card in the game. There was red card in the game, and Gambia was able to utilize their chances. And hey, that took them to the second of the group. That took them to the second of the group, and they've done very, 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 very well for sure. And we didn't expect it, and for them to do that is absolutely amazing. And they are the most surprised team for me in the tournament. They are the most surprised team for me in the tournament. But so moving into the quarterfinal, moving into the knockout stages, that was round of 16. Round of 16 that just happened within this week. They were they were going to play against Guinea. They were going to play against Guinea, and hey, with Guinea, everyone knew Gambia was going to be eliminated in the group stages, but they took it upon themselves and go ahead to win that game again against Guinea. It was also 1-0. So African Cup, we know some teams there. For them, when they are just in, the main agenda is what? The main agenda is always one goal agenda, one goal agenda, and that's what is amazing. One goal agenda. So they use that one goal agenda to proceed to the next stage of the competition, and for sure they've been able to do that for against Guinea and qualify to this stage as we are now. To this stage as we are now, and you can equally see that game against Guinea, who scored the goal for them again. Musa Baro. Musa Baro also scored the goal for them in the game against Guinea, and it was 71st minute the goal came, even though both had red card in the game. Both country had red card in the game, and Gambia, here they are in the quarterfinals of the competition, and now they are going to face the host nation. Will they be able to qualify to semi-finals of this competition? Guys, what do you know? What do you think about Gambia? Gambia qualifying to the next stage of the competition is going to be something amazing, and is going to be something that cannot be predicted. And for sure, if they've surprised us like this and they are going to face against the host nation, it's going to be difficult match. It's going to be difficult match because we see that they are very composed and very compact in the midfield and also in the defensive area, and they can counter attack. They have skillful players who can actually go ahead. If they create chances, they can equally score for themselves. So for me, I think Gambia, it's not going to be easy for Cameroon. After we have saw Cameroon, we will still talk about Cameroon in the because they are going to face each other on Saturday or Sunday. No, that's going to be on Saturday. So these two countries don't think it's going to be easy. But at the end of the day, I think Cameroon will still use their home advantage. They will still use their home advantage. But Gambia, for me, they have been marvelous. They have been doing very well. But don't forget, if they are able to qualify to the semi-finals of this competition this year, it will mean that they will be the first nation, first entrance to the African Cup of Nations to qualify to the semi-finals. If they are able to beat the host nation, that is Cameroon. And for sure, Cameroon too, they are doing very well in the tournament. Even though their last game, I didn't like the way the guys had red card, and hey, they capitalized on that. They really find it difficult on that game to score against Cameroon. But hey, at the end of the day, they were able to score. And the guy himself, Abubakar, who is leading the goal chart with 6 goals right now, is poised to do marvelous for Cameroon. But hey, let's watch out for this game, because this game is going to be absolutely hammer game. It's going to be absolutely intense game. By the end of the day, for me, I think Cameroon will still use the home advantage to win that match. But hey, anything can happen. Gambia can still surprise us in that game. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this game. Let me know how this game is going for sure, or this game is gonna go for you on Saturday. Yes, because it's going to happen on Saturday for sure. Now, the next country that will be going to is the host nation, because they are going to be with Gambia. They are going to play alongside with Gambia. And so for sure, we need to actually see how they also went out of the group stages to go and perform better for for themselves. So you could actually see on your screen Saturday it will be Cameroon, Gambia, and we it's just going. You don't need to miss this game. This game is actually going to be very, 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 very good to watch, and very, very exciting for fans who love football for sure. And the two nations, it is going to be their first time of meeting. And you could see Cameroon too was in the same group with Ethiopia, Cape Verde, Cape Verde, and which one? Yeah, Ethiopia, Cape Verde, Cam- Cameroon. Yeah, the Cameroon was in the same group with uh Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, and Cape Verde. So with that one, that in the group stages, it didn't surprise any of us, because they were just saying if Cameroon will definitely lead the group, and also Burkina Faso will be the next. But the surprise mode is that Cape Verde was also they were able to qualify in the next stage of the competition, being in third place and also in host nation. So the criteria they use to pick the third place, Cape Verde also had the opportunity to qualify. But we didn't expect Cape Verde to actually qualify, because all of us were thinking, or all football enthusiasts was thinking, like Ethiopia could make it, or could worry even Burkina Faso in the second place. But hey, Ethiopia surprisingly fell in the group stages and couldn't qualify to the knockout stage of the competition. But the three countries that went in this group was Cameroon, Burkina Faso, and Cape Verde. So these are the three countries that are actually qualified. So Cameroon first game was against Burkina Faso, and we saw Burkina Faso nailing first goal in the game. That was on the 21st minute, which was caused by Gustavo Sangare, who scored the goal for Burkina Faso. But to our surprisingly, Cameroon had two penalties, and Vincent Abubakar nailed the two penalties for them, and that was his first two goals in the tournament. First game, two goals. What a marvelous player. And the intensity of that game really shows that it was two West African countries that was playing. So you could see. And hey, Cameroon, for now, them qualifying to the quarterfinals of the competition, you can't write them off for sure, because home nation support is there. Home nation support is there. They are the host nation, and a lot of fans who are in the football pitch will be supporting them. And hey, they can do magic in this tournament. We saw a lot of countries host and pick the trophy. So can Cameroon do it? That is a question that we can actually absolutely be questioning ourselves. That's a question that we can be able to answer for ourselves for sure. Guys, this is Achilles Sports. Remember, this is your most entertaining sporting show. So I just want you to enjoy this moment. I just want us to come together and enjoy this moment. And for sure, we'll be able to do it for sure. And hey, Cameroon, after scoring against Burkina Faso, after scoring 2-1 against Burkina Faso, they really went ahead their next game, which was guys, let me know their next game. If you can quite remember, let me know in the comment section, because this is a game that you should not miss. Gambia, Cameroon, happening on Saturday live, quarterfinals of Afcon Cup of Nation. And this year Afcon Cup of Nation have been nothing but surprises and full of amazing games. And some games were bored because of the bad officiating. And hey, at the end of the day, we still have good games out there to watch. So Cameroon next next game was in the group stages. Their next game was Ethiopia. And hey, as you all know, Ethiopia didn't actually do very well at the group stages. Cameroon was able to smash Ethiopia 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1. And hey, the the 2 goals coming from Nkambi, Ekambi, that was Toko Ekambi, and also Vincent Abubakar also scoring 2 goals on that day. And 2 games, he scored 4 goals. This guy is actually unstoppable in this tournament. He's just nailing it for Cameroon. He's getting the goals for Cameroon. And I don't think right now no one could be able to get to him, because from the knockout stage, he has 6 goals now going into the knockout stage, quarterfinals of this competition. So 6 goals, I don't think any player could be able to get it again or get that kind of goal and took the goal cane. So already Vincent Abubakar, I think he has already taken the goal cane for sure. And no one, it's just surprising for everyone. No one thought like this guy could be able to net goals in this tournament like this. All what we're saying is Mohamed Salah, Mani, maybe Zaha, maybe Sebastian Haller, all those players, but we could see them each. No, none of them have been able to reach even 4 goals in the tournament. And Vincent Abubakar have been able. He's at his 30s, and for him to actually nail it like this, it means that he could probably, if he was in his 20s, believe me, he could have like get a nice club to go and play his football. But he's at his 30, so he's in his 30s, so probably is going to be absolutely nailing it for his club, but I'm not sure right now. For the goal king is for him. So Ethiopia, it was Dawa Hotesa who scored the goal for them. And remember, Ethiopia was the one who even who scored the goal first, and Cameroon came back again to score. So for the 2 games they've played in their group stages, their first 2 games, the opponents led and then they came back into the game. And that shows how good Cameroon is, because in African Cup of Nations, it's always difficult for an opponent, for someone to score, then you are able to come back into the game. But probably their host nation, anything can happen for sure. And guys, remember, this is your favorite. If you just joined me, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. And later today, Ecuador and Brazil will be playing, so probably we could actually react to that match for sure. You could watch along or watch along with us, and then we can be able to enjoy that game. It's World Cup qualification for sure. World Cup qualification for sure. So, guys, which one should we go next? Which one should we go next? Because I think we have done with, okay, no, we haven't done with Cameroon. We talked about this was their second game for sure, and their next game in group stages, their next game in group stages was Cape Verde. Cape Verde was really, well, no, yeah, they were in the same group with Cape Verde. Cape Verde was their next group match, or their last group match in the tournament for sure. So, guys, in the Cape Verde game, what actually happened against Cape Verde? What actually happened? Cameroon wasn't able to score. Cape Verde. Cape Verde was able to draw the game against Cameroon. Yes, they were able to win one. It was 1-1 draw in that game. So, and we could remember Vincent Abubakar to netting that goal, and that was his 5th goal in that game. And for Cape Verde, it was Gary Rodriguez who scored the goal for them in the 53rd minute. That was the equalizer, and the game ended like that. So that was how Cape Verde was able to find their way into the knockout stages of the competition. But yet they still eliminated, and they are not in the they haven't been able to qualify, or they are not able to qualify to quarterfinals of this competition, which is absolutely nailing for me. because at the end of the day, the best team always win for sure. So what a game it is. And for round of 16, Cameroon was able to play against Comoros. That was they in the group said they were able to play against Comoros. Comoros had red card, and hey, it was the decision of the VAR. VAR actually call upon the referee to give a tackle. I don't know whether it was actually a, because sometimes I think when they are considering this, you need to also consider the intention of the player, and you'll be able, because it was not all that dangerous, and I think it was too harsh to give Comoros a red card. But at the end of the day, it happened, and hey, we move on. And remember, this game, Vincent Abubakar again got a goal for Cameroon. I think every match he played in this tournament, he's been able to net one or two goals. And that is how he's leading the goal chart right now. And this guy, for me, has been absolutely amazing for Cameroon. And Cameroon will call him in the next African Cup of Nations, because if he's going to continue netting this kind of goals for them, is going to. And remember, he's the captain of the side. And hey, Toko Ikambi also netted in that game, and that is his. He also had 3 goals in the tournament for sure. So this is how Cameroon have been able to get up to this stage of the competition. And guys, if you just join me, remember to be part of this amazing community. And hey, let's do it together. I can't do it alone. And on Twitter, you can follow me. The moment I finish, I will follow you back. And check out uh our social media handle. Our social media, you can follow me on Twitter at ASHILISPORTS, on Facebook Ashilin and also on TikTok _Ashile Sports. So these are the social media handle. But right now I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on Facebook, and also on YouTube for sure. So it's just something, sometimes we just need to actually do the things we love most, and that is it. So guys, Cameroon, Gambia, Cameroon in the quarterfinals of African Cup of Nations. Who do you think will be able to win this game? Who do you think will be able to win the game? Let me know, and let me know, so I'll be able, and hey, put it in the comment section. We'll be able to deal with it. So now we move to the next game. The next game that is going to happen in the quarterfinals of the competition, which is which one? Quarterfinals of the competition, which is which one should we move to? So for sure, I think I've been able to deal with Cameroon, Gambia, who is going to play in the quarterfinals of the competition. And now we need to go back to the chat again. So now on Saturday, the next game that we'll be playing later is going to be Burkina Faso, Tunisia. Burkina Faso, Tunisia. This is two African African nations that are like, they are very, very, very good. And for sure, aside from Tunisia placing third in their group stages, no one thought they could have been here, because in the knockout stages they faced Nigeria, and everyone thought this was going to be an easy pass for Nigeria. But Tunisia was able to make it very difficult for Nigeria, and ended up eliminating Nigeria in the knockout stage of the competition. So let's look at how Burkina Faso gets here. Let's look at how Burkina Faso get to the knockout stage, quarterfinals of the competition. And guys, if you just join me, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. And hey, you know how we do it for sure. So how did Burkina Faso get to quarterfinals of the competition? And remember, Burkina Faso was in the same group with which country? They were in the same group with. Yeah, I already talked about their group. They were in the same group, Group A, with Cameroon and also Cape Verde, and also no, Gabon was in Ghana group. So they were in the same group with Cameroon, Cape Verde, and also Ethiopia. So now what they did was, I already talked about they and Cameroon. Cameroon won 2-1 against them. And also Cape Verde, they were able to win 1-0 against Cape Verde. So 1-0. And the goal was scored by Hassani Bandi. Hassani Bandi scored the only goal of that match for them, and they ended up in the second place of the group stages. So they scored it, and that was their first 3 points in the Afcon Cup of Nations 2022 in Cameroon. That was how they did it. And the next match they played, their last match of group stages, was against Ethiopia So Ethiopia, they played against in the quarter group stages of the competition. They did so well. They did so well for sure in that. So Ethiopia was out of the competition because they drew with Ethiopia, and that was it. So when and who scored the goal for them in that match? I could remember it was Bayala in the 24th minute, and Ethiopia was able to equalize the goal in the 52nd minute, and it was 1-1. And Cameroon, Burkina Faso went into the second place of the group stages with 4 points, and that qualified them to the next stage of the competition for sure. And in quarterfinals, in the knockout stages, yes, in the knockout stages, they qualified to the knockout stages. That is round of 16 of the competition. So, which country do they face with in round of 16? Gabon. Gabon. They faced Gabon, and it ended up on penalties. And remember, Gabon also had red card in this match. They played 1-1. Gabon equalized the goal, a late equalizer. That was in the 90 plus 1 minute. Gabon was able to equalize the goal, and it was an own goal from Adama Gura. So they ended up 1-1. And on penalties, it was 7-6. So, and they qualified to the next stage of the competition. Guys, this is absolutely amazing, and no one was expecting Burkina Faso, even though those who knew very, oh, guy, my friend is here, my friend LD boy, sup, what's up, LD boy, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining in, and you could actually join in the conversation if you want to. Another one coming from Officer Tommy said, hello again. Okay, hello, Officer Tommy. Another one coming from one more, Officer Thomas said, one more week, then I can banter Chelsea. Really? Well, let's see what's going to happen for sure. And guys, if you just join us, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. And now, as I said, this game is going to be very, very, very difficult for sure. And Burkina Faso, now we've taken through how they've been able to get to the knockout stage or quarterfinals of the competition. And now it's left with Tunisia. Tunisia have surprised a lot of countries, a lot of football fans, because they didn't do so well on group stages or in group stages, and ended up qualifying to the quarterfinals of the competition. They've been waiting for so many years to just get hold of African Cup of Nations. But hey, could this year be the year for Tunisia? Let's get into how they were able to build themselves into the competition. And remember, if they are able to get to the finals, hey, it's going to be total brutal for them, because they will do whatever it takes to take the competition for sure. They will do whatever it takes to take the competition, because they are looking forward for so long to take African Cup of Nations. But always when they get to this kind of stages, you'll see them backing forward, and they will be eliminated. And this time round, they've been able to eliminate Nigeria in the knockout stages. No one expected it, and hey, they are here in the quarterfinals of the competition. But they will be facing Burkina Faso, who also eliminated Gabon And these two countries, who do you think will be able to qualify to the semi-finals of the competition? Let me know in the comment section and we'll get to it. And if you just join us, remember we are live on Twitter, we are live on Facebook, and your comments are highly welcome. Your comments, your opinions and suggestions are highly welcome here for sure. So let me know if you are enjoying it. Let me know if you like it. And hey, this is just amazing. This is just amazing for sure to do this with you guys. And keep your comments coming, guys, because the excitement is coming. And remember, Brazil will be playing Ecuador versus Brazil in World Cup qualifiers. So we'll be able to react to that match, and it will be coming maybe in a few hours' time. So don't worry, guys. It's something that we can be able to do. So Tunisia, let's look at how Tunisia have been able to get here, and they are now facing Burkina Faso. As I said in group stages, Tunisia didn't actually do very well in the group stages. They didn't do very well, but to our surprise, and they've surprised a lot of football fans by qualifying to the quarterfinals of the competition. So Tunisia was in the same group with Mauritania and Gabon. We already talked about Tunisia and Gabon in the group stage, and also, oh God, guys, sorry, and also Mali. So Mali, we also talked about. So in their first game was against Mauritania. Tunisia was able to smash Mauritania 4 goals to nil, and everyone thought it was just exciting for Tunisia. Everyone thought Tunisia would have led the group, but hey, who scored the goals for them? Hamza Matoloti. Matoloti scored the first goal in the 4th minute, and then Wabi Kaziri scored the second goal in the 90th minute and also in the 64th minute. And then Hugo Jaziri scored the last goal in the 66th minute. And it was 4-0, and it was all glossy for Tunisia. Everyone thought Tunisia, oh, for the group, Tunisia have just led the group like that. But to our surprisingly, it didn't go the way we wanted it to go. And hey, Tunisia find themselves in a situation that they didn't like, and in a situation that they didn't actually wanted. But hey, that's the game for you. I said this African Cup of Nations was full of surprises, and Tunisia was the first nation that surprised a lot of people in the group stages. Everyone thought maybe they could have go out, but for third places, they gave them the chance because they placed third in their group stages. So after the game, 4 goals against Mauritania, Gambia was able to score Tunisia 1 goal to nil. Gambia was able to score Tunisia 1 goal to nil for sure. And hey, their first game was against Mali. And you know, Mali also won 1 goal win against Tunisia in 1 goal to nil. And Mali won it with a red card. That was the surprising thing in the tournament. So this tournament, as I said, it was a very beautiful tournament. And for one thing that Cameroon did very well is the pitches. No player was complaining about the pitch, and the VR was there. VR was there so that any officials that went wrong, they could be able to correct it. But we saw instances where VAR was also making decisions that was not so good for us. So my main man is here said the Cameroonians are using some strategy to win their matches, and I don't like it. Or let me know that way. Are you talking about Eto or who? So, guys, if you just joined me, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. We are on Twitter Live, we are on Facebook, and we are also on YouTube Live. And Twitter, if you follow me, is at ASHILISPORTS. You can follow me on Twitter at ASHILISPORTS and also on Facebook Songman. And hey, you know how we do it. Keep your comments coming, keep your opinions coming. And Tunisia, as we are still on Tunisia. And Tunisia, a lot of guys, as I said, I didn't expect them to qualify to the next stages. my focus was on Sierra Leone because Sierra Leone did so well. Maybe probably they could have qualified, but hey, the criteria they used to pick the third team, they picked Tunisia, and Tunisia being third place of their group was able to pair with Nigeria, and everyone said, "Oh, if it is Nigeria, Tunisia is out." Everyone said it. If it is Nigeria, Tunisia is out. But to our amazing, Tunisia was able to win 1 goal to nil, 1 goal to nil in the game. Yusuf Nsagni scored the goal in the 47th minute. That was just at the verge of halftime, and Nigeria couldn't actually came into the game until Iwobi got the red card in 66th minute. And remember, Alex Iwobi was just introduced into the game. Less than 10 minutes, he had the red card, and Nigeria actually suffered dearly for it. And a lot of people said it was complacency. A lot said maybe it was Nigeria was not on at their best on that day, and they played individual football. And all indicates Tunisia have been able to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Do you think they are favorite to win this tournament? Because they've been waiting desperately to go into this tournament and win it, but it's not been happening. Guys, this is something that I think probably it could just happen. It could just happen. But for sure, we don't know yet. Let's still hope because this tournament is full of a lot of surprises for sure. So we can be sure who is going to win this tournament. But hey, for by the end of this discussion, we'll be able to say who will be able to, maybe the teams we think they will be able to win in the tournament. So remember, some of my good guys might join me here, then we'll be able to do it together. And for sure, this is a tournament that you cannot say this person will win or this person will lose. And for sure, we are looking forward to it, and let's deal with it once and for all. Let's deal with it once and for all. And hey, quarterfinals is here for us, and we'll be able to nail it down to you guys. So now, this these are two games happening on Saturday in quarterfinals or African Cup of Nations. Gambia, Cameroon. Bring me your score lines if you think, and also Burkina Faso, Tunisia will be the second game. So these two countries, I think you'll be able to give me your score lines. Let me know what's actually happening. Let me know what you think about the game. Let me know who is going to proceed to the next stage of the competition. It's on your screen. You could equally see it over there. And remember, if you are in Ghana, the time is not correct for you. If you are in Nigeria, it's not correct for you. And you can, if that day come, probably we can be able to join each other and then still react to these matches, because I can't wait. These are going to be perfectly well for sure. So I'm going to say, so check your Twitter. I'll send the link on your Twitter, Mark. So anyone who wants to join me, let me know. Let me know for sure. So let me find Mark on Twitter. Guys, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Oh, guys. So Tunisia is just one that wants to actually get hold of African Cup of Nations, because they have been there for quite a long time, and they always were. So Mark, you can check your Twitter. Is there your Twitter, so you can be able to join in, guys? So now Tunisia is there. Tunisia is there live, and we have dealt with those countries that are playing on Saturday. If maybe, which country do you think will be able to qualify? Is it Gambia or Cameroon? And I know for this, Cameroon will be able. Yes, I did send the link. I did send the link to your Twitter. So Cameroon, I know Cameroon will get more votes than Gambia because they are the host nation, and Gambia being the first, this is their first African Cup of Nation, is going to be very difficult for people to, but they are there to prove a point that they can be able to win this game and eliminate Cameroon. And that's what the game is going to be. It's going to be so exciting. And another one that you should also know is Burkina Faso, Tunisia is going to be so intense because this is Tunisia. Don't allow them to score first goal. Don't allow them to score first goal. Do not allow them to score. If they score you first goal and they gain confidence, you can't overplay them. So Mark is saying Gambia can win if Cameroon did not force COVID on their opponent. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. It's just going to happen on Saturday for sure. Saturday for sure. And Saturday, just tomorrow is Friday. Saturday is just by the corner, and we'll be able to enjoy ourselves with this game. And remember, Premier League, it will not be coming on your way on Saturday. So probably we can equally enjoy ourselves. And later today, Ecuador is playing against Brazil. So we'll be able to react to that match too. And hey, there are a lot of things going on and we can probably deal with it. So now let's move to the Sunday's game where we have the big game. For me, this is the big game in the tournament. It's going to be the big game in the tournament. Guys, let your prediction come in. Egypt, Morocco. Egypt, Morocco. These two countries are facing each other and it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing for sure. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And hey, if you just join me and you are new, please subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Let's do it together. I can't do it alone. And hey, this game, as I said, is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm already buzzing. Sunday, this is also a big game. It's a big game that you should not be underestimated because any of them can go through. Any of them can go through. Egypt can win the game, Morocco can win the game, but at the end of the day, one of them is going home for sure. At the end of the day, one of them is going home for sure. And let's get through it. Let's see how these two nations refer or how they've been able to qualify to the quarterfinals of the competition for sure. So we start with which country, guys? Which one should we start with? I think for sure it's going to be Egypt against Morocco. So definitely we are going to start with Egypt. Egypt, wow. Egypt is a country, guys, that you cannot just rule out in this tournament. And they could just remember they are the country that is hosting, that is having the most trophies in the African Cup of Nations. They've won it 7 times, and no country have been able to win it. And my good friend Enzo yesterday told me they are the country that qualify most than any other country in the tournament. So you can imagine Tunisia have a lot of history, or Egypt have a lot of history in this competition for sure. So let's look at how they've been able to qualify to groups from group stages to knockout stages. And hey, if you are just with me, remember this country was paired with Nigeria. They were paired with Guinea-Bissau and also Sudan. These were the 4 countries that were in the same group. And Egypt's first match was against Nigeria. And Nigeria, as we all know, in the group stages were just absolutely amazing football. They just show us a class of football. They just show us a beautiful football. Okay, so Mark is here. So if you are ready, let me know. Mark is here. Okay, so Mark, if you are ready, just let me know. You can chat me on the private chat. So if you are ready, let me know. And hey, this country, as I said, they have history in this tournament. Egypt is a country that you cannot rule out. You cannot write them out of the tournament. And for them to be here, believe me, is something that can trigger them to. So, okay, so Mark is here. Hello, Mark. Thank you for joining in. Can you hear me? I think Mark still have connection problem. He will join in soon. Let me. Can you hear me, Mark? Okay, so I lost him again, guys. So as I said, Egypt is a country that you probably need to watch out in this tournament. So Nigeria was able to score Egypt by 1-0. Nigeria was able to score Egypt 1-0, but no other person but the man himself. Kelechi Iheanacho scored the goal for Nigeria in the 30 minutes of the game, and Nigeria was able to win the game against Egypt in group stages, and it was absolutely amazing for Nigeria. And all of us thought this is the beginning. This is a new era for Nigeria. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. Something else happened. And hey, let's continue the group stage of Egypt. Probably Nigeria didn't actually do very well in the knockout stages of the competition because they were top in this group and Egypt were able to get the second position. So this was what actually happened. It was what actually happened. So Nigeria scored Egypt 1-0 in the knockouts in the group stages. So the next game for Egypt in the group stages was against which country? It was against Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau and Egypt was able to win that game. Mohamed Salah scoring in the 69th minute for Egypt. Mohamed Salah scored in the 69th minute for Egypt, and that was their first win and their first 3 points in the tournament. And hey, Egypt, as I said, Mohamed Salah have been able to do well. Mohamed Salah has just done very well for Egypt, as we know. And hey, they are it's just a fabulous, and they've been amazing in African Cup of Nations. Anytime they are here, they are here to prove a point. Anytime they are here, they are there to prove a point. And this season tournament again, they are proving a point here. And hey, for them to qualify to the knockout stage of the or to from knockout stage to quarterfinals of the competition, you can't write them out. You can't write them out in lifting this trophy for sure. And their next game was Sudan. And Sudan too, they were able to score Sudan 1-0, and it was scored by Mohamed Abdul Munim. Munim scored the goal for Egypt, and they've qualified to the quarterfinals, or maybe they qualified to the knockout stage of the competition. And for sure, this was the Egypt, how they qualify from group stage to knockout stage of the competition. And hey, you, as I said, you can't write Egypt out when it comes to this stage of the competition. They did so well in this area. They did so well. They did marvelously well. And Mohamed Salah is always the one here to watch out for. Don't forget El Neni is also there. El Neni of Arsenal is also there. But hey, this is a country that you can't write off when it comes to African Cup of Nations. The DNA is in them to just go ahead and do it. And remember, they face Ivory Coast in the knockout stages of the competition, and everyone said Ivory Coast will ride Egypt out. But hey, they took it to goalless draw in 90 minutes and 30 minutes of extra time. They couldn't see the winner. There was no winner, so they had to go into penalties. And hey, Mohamed Salah sent Egypt through to the quarterfinals of the competition. And that is how Egypt have been able to get here. And do you still think Egypt will be able to go to finals of this competition or qualify to the next stage of the competition? Remember, Morocco is also a country that you can ride off in this competition. Hey, Morocco have done marvelously well. Morocco have done marvelously well. Yeah. My sound was not coming. I can't hear anything. That's why I left. But I'm fixing it. I will be with you soon. Okay, I understand. So as I said, whenever you are free, just let me know. Whenever you are free to join, let me know in the comment section, or you can just join in since you already have the link. And hey guys, this is the situation we are in now. This is the situation we are in now. So if you just join us, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community and be part of this amazing community. And so this is how Egypt have been able to get to the knockout stage of the quarterfinals of the competition. Now let's look at Morocco. Morocco, as I said, Morocco is another country that everyone expected not to do so well because they left their one of their best players out there, like Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech wasn't called in Morocco team, but hey, they've been able to make it in the African Cup of Nations to quarterfinals of the competition. And Morocco was in the same group with Gabon, Comoros, and Ghana. Hey, Morocco first game against Ghana, they were able to win against Ghana. 1-0. And who scored that goal for Morocco? Bofal scored the goal. That's Sofiani. Bofal scored the goal in the 83rd minute, and Ghana couldn't even able to come into the game. Ghana went out of the. These are most of the surprising things. I said Ghana for the first time went out of the competition in group stages since they started in this country. They've never been eliminated in group stages, and this was the first time. And as I said, this tournament was full of surprises, and Ghana is one of them. Ghana went out of the group stages being at the bottom of their group, and also just went out with 1 point. So Ghana is part of the surprises in this group. So Morocco got their first 3 points in the tournament in their first game against Ghana, and that motivated them much to keep fighting, to keep moving on. And hey, Hakimi was always there for Morocco. Hakimi was always there for Morocco. And even in the knockout stages, he was also there for Morocco. And their next game in group stages was against Comoros, and Morocco was able to smash Comoros 2-0. And hey, it was Selim Amala scored the first goal in the 16th minute, and Zakaria scored the second goal in the 89th minute, and that was it for Morocco. Morocco had their 6 points in their 2 games of the group stages in the African Cup of Nations, and their third, their third was against Comoros. Comoros was their third for sure. So Comoros was their third. Oh no, Comoros I just talked about. Gabon was their third game in the competition, and they drew 2-2 against Gabon. So Gabon was able to place second, Comoros third, and 3 of them went, and Ghana was eliminated. And who scored the goal for Jim Alivina? Scored the first goal in the game against Morocco and Guinea, who I think was absolutely so. And 2-2, and Morocco was able to lead the group. Morocco was able to lead the group and qualify. And remember, the game they played was against which one? Their quarterfinals was against was it Malawi? Yes, it was Malawi. So Malawi in the knockout stages of the competition. So Malawi scored the first goal. Morocco came in, and Hakimi had the winner in the 70th minute. And that was it for Morocco. So Morocco qualified. And now they are facing Egypt. This is something that I'm still going to be like now they are facing Egypt, guys. They are facing Egypt now, and it's something that we cannot forget. These 2 countries is a country that you can. It's a nation. It's a game that you cannot miss. It's a game that you cannot miss. Remember, it's a game that you cannot miss, and it's happening on Sunday. Sunday first game, and the next game is going to be Guinea. Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, then Senegal, which is going to be the next game for this stage of the competition. Next game. So Equatorial Guinea and Senegal. Senegal for me in the in the knockout stages, I didn't actually feel the vibe with Senegal. I didn't actually feel the vibe with Senegal. And if you do, guys, let me know. If you do, let me know. For me, I didn't feel the vibe with Senegal. But let's look at how they qualified to the next stage of the competition. On group stages, they were there with Zimbabwe, Guinea, Zimbabwe, Guinea, and Malawi. Zimbabwe, Guinea, and Malawi. So for their first game against Zimbabwe, they were able to score 1-0. And who scored? That was Sadio Mane in the 90th plus 7 minutes time. That was almost getting to end, and they got their 3 points against Zimbabwe. And next they were able to play their game. Next, they were able to play their game against which country? Guys, guess, because all of us watched that game. And hey, their next game was against who? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Who? Let me know. So in their next game was against Guinea. They drew. It was goalless. They drew. So and the third game was against Malawi too, and they drew that game too. So they qualify to the next stage of the competition. And the round of 16, they played against Cape Verde, and Cape Verde had red card. Kivet had 2 red cards in this game, right? If I'm not one. But hey, it was something that I didn't expected. I didn't like the game, and the referees, I think they just spoiled the game for us, and that was it. Senegal was able to qualify to the quarterfinals of the competition, but they are facing Equatorial Guinea, who won yesterday in the game. So, guys, if you just joined me, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Be part of, okay, LD Boy is here. LD Boy said, I send my favorite club a email for an autograph finger cross. Okay, autograph finger cross. I get a reply. Definitely you get a reply. So let me know which team did you send to. Let me know the favorite team you sent to or the favorite club you sent to. Guys, remember, if you just join us, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community, and your opinions and suggestions are highly welcome. LD Boy, you could actually, if you want to join me, yesterday I told you if you want to join in, probably I could send you the link and we'll be able to conversate, because I'm almost done with the fixtures. So I just want to, when I finish with the fixtures, then we can talk properly. We can talk properly deep into the game. But for now, I'm just talking about the fixtures and how they've been able to get here. And now the last country is Equatorial Guinea, guys. Equatorial Guinea. And if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, because as you know, your opinion and suggestions are always welcome here, and that is why we are in democratic world. We always listen to our viewers, and we are in the community. Don't hide anything. If you feel anything, let us know for sure, and we'll be able to correct a lot of things if you are not getting the vibes. And it's all about getting the vibes. It's all about being happy with what we are doing. And for sure, guys, if you just join and you are new, please subscribe, be part of this amazing community. So let's get to Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea actually came into this tournament. No one thought maybe Equatorial Guinea could be able to get to this stage of the competition. No one thought they could have been able to get to this stage of the competition, because they were in the same group with Ivory Coast, Algeria, and Sierra Leone. Ivory Coast, Algeria, and Sierra Leone. That was how Equatorial Guinea was able to. So their first game was against Ivory Coast. Okay, another comments coming in from LD Boy said, oh yeah, LD Boy said my favorite club is Coke City FC. Okay, okay. So let's see whether they will. I think they will be able to do it, provided they get their email on time. Provided they get their email on time. Okay, so provided they get the email on time, probably they could be able to reply your message. And I get when it gets to the right hand, they will reply it for sure. And hey, and let we are just on Equatorial Guinea for sure. Equatorial Guinea. So let's get it. So they played against Africa Coast in the first game. Africa Coast won the game. Africa Coast won the game, and now their next game was Algeria. But Equatorial Guinea was able to win the game against Algeria, and that was their first 3 points, and also was able to win against Equatorial Sierra Leone. And that was a game that was very intense. The Sierra Leone, I believe I watched it with a lot of Sierra Leone, and we wanted Sierra Leone to win and qualify to the next stage of the competition, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Sierra Leone was third. I thought they could have had the opportunity to qualify, but they didn't pick them. Maybe the criteria they use maybe didn't allow them to go into the next stage of the competition. And hey, we move. So and yesterday they played against Mali and they were all defensive. And I said when these West African countries are meeting, it was just tackles, hard tackles, and all of that. By the end of the day, it got to penalties. It was goalless till 90th minute, and even 30 minutes extra time. No country was able to get a goal here, and they went to penalties. So Equatorial Guinea won penalty. They won their penalties against Mali, and that was how they qualify. And on Sunday, these are the games happening. These are the games happening on Sunday, guys. And if you just join, remember, who do you think will be able to qualify to the semi-finals of this competition on Sunday? Egypt, Morocco, Senegal, Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. Guys, let me know in the comment section who will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Let me know. On Sunday games, Egypt, Morocco, and also okay. So I have Mark here. You are just on point, Mark. Mark is just on point. I'm almost done. You are just on point. So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Mark? Or this thing is coming from me? I'm not sure. Guys, on the comment section, if you are hearing Mike and I'm not hearing, just let me know. Because I can still hear him. I think the connection. Maybe it's the connection, guys. So whilst we are still waiting for Mark to actually connect with us, let's still continue. So these are the countries that are into the quarterfinals of the competition: Gambia, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Tunisia, Egypt, Morocco, and also Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. And this is an amazing and absolutely good moving forward. And the surprise country here is Gambia. Gambia is the most surprised country here because no one expected Gambia to be in the quarterfinals. And their first time in African Cup of Nations, they are here. Their first time, they are here. And now Vincent Abubakar is leading the goal chart, having 6 goals already in the tournament. And then each match, he has been able to score goals in each match. He has been able to score goal in each match. And he is just going to be the to take the golden boot of this tournament. I'm not sure, but he will be. Just few matches to go after this quarterfinals. They'll be moving to semi-finals, and if they get to finals, probably he will get it, and he will still score for Cameroon. So we don't know yet whether Cameroon will get to finals or not. Guys, if you just joined me, remember in an in maybe in an hour, 40 something, 43 minutes, and Ecuador versus Brazil will be playing, and it's something that we can bring on to you for so that we can be able to enjoy together for sure. This is ASHILISPORTS. If you just joined me, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Now, guys, what do you think about this African Cup of Nations? Now we're going to discuss the teams that I think probably they could be going through to the semi-finals. The teams that I think probably, and on comment section you can equally let me know who is your favorite country to qualify to the semi-finals of this competition. Now we begin with the first team, that is Gambia versus Cameroon. Gambia versus Cameroon. Guys, who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? Let me know. Let me know, guys, who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? Gambia, Cameroon. Who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? Gambia, Cameroon. Who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? We are actually here. I'm here. Let's do it together, guys. I can't do it alone for sure. And hey, this is something that I've been waiting for so long. Gambia, Cameroon. Who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? And for me, I think Cameroon have all the opportunity. They have all the opportunity to qualify to the next stage of the competition. But it's something that is very, very, very surprising because Gambia have proved us a point, and yet again, will they be able to prove us that can be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? It's going to be really, 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 really difficult for Gambia because Cameroon are the host nation, and they've been able to qualify to the next stage of the competition, and they've been able to win almost every match out there, and they have players who are scoring for them. Vincent Abubakar is scoring for them. Togo is scoring for them, and they are unstoppable in this tournament. And for me, but Gambia has been able to be registered just one goal project in each match, and they can be able to surprise us in that game. But at the end of the day, I think host nation with the fans rallying behind them, I think Cameroon have the opportunity to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Guys, let me know in the comment section. And if you just join us, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community for sure. And hey, the next game on Saturday is Burkina Faso versus Tunisia. Burkina Faso versus Tunisia. And this game, Gambia versus Cameroon, remember all of them will be scoring. I know Gambia will be able to get a goal against Cameroon because we saw a lot of country scoring against Cameroon, and they have been able to come back into the game. So Gambia is not going to be an exception. Maybe Barrow will just get another goal again, yet again in this game. As I said, it's going to be very, very, very tough game moving forward on Saturday, and you don't need to miss it. Don't miss this kind of game. I can't wait to watch this game. And Gambia, for me, they've been brilliant. They don't open much in their back. They are very solid in their back. They came into these tournaments as underdogs, and for them to qualify to this stage, watch out for them. And if they are playing like if they play like the way they've been playing in previous games, just teamwork, cohesion, composure at the back, and also very counter-attacking and utilizing their opportunities, I think they will worry Cameroon a lot. But as I said, Cameroon with home advantage, I will always go for Cameroon than Gambia. So for sure, we'll wait and see that day what will really happen, what is really going to happen. And this is quarterfinals. If you lose your guard, your opponent is going to win this game for sure. Your opponent will win that game for sure. So guys, let's do it, and let's do it for sure. So now Officer Tommy is here. Officer Tommy said, are we are we doing still the debate? Yes, we'll do it on Sunday. We'll get a time and do it because these games are coming later. So we could probably do it early before the matches for sure. We'll just get like an hour and do it for sure. We'll do it on Sunday. You said us, you give me on Sunday. On Sunday, Fred Jorginho. Why do you keep on changing the names? Okay, yeah, you said Fred Jorginho. Yeah. So on Sunday, I and Officer Tommy will be debating about Fred and Jorginho, who is better midfielder than the other. So on Sunday, you could equally join us before the games. I'll be with Officer Tommy. We'll be debating on Fred and Jorginho for sure. Guys, if you just join us, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Be part of this amazing community. So Officer Tommy said, invite Rally. Okay, so I will invite Rally. If he's free that day, he will probably be there with us. And guys, let your comments come in. As I said, this game is a game of throne. African tournament is just like a game of throne. Anyone can sit, anyone can lift the trophy. And for sure, these 8 teams remaining in the tournament, and Gambia, Cameroon, that as I just discussed, I said Cameroon will be able to use home advantage against Gambia, but it's a game that I think all of them will be able to score goals for sure, because Gambia, for their first time in Afcon Cup of Nations, have qualified to quarterfinals, and they are waiting to make it to semifinals. If they are able to win against Cameroon, remember, they are going to be the first African Cup of our African nation to qualify to semi-finals of the competition. And hey, they are going to do it and do it very well for sure. So I think Mark is here. Maybe he's joining with audio since the network wasn't permitting him. So let me just see what I can hear from him. Hello, Mark. Mark, you can try with audio and see whether the network will permit you. So let me, you can try with audio and see. So guys, remember, since yeah, I can hear you now, but it's still breaking. I can hear you now. I can hear the background.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone is doing great. How about your side? Thank you for joining ASHILISPORTS.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, great. So as right now, I'm just discussing about which team will be able to qualify to the semi-finals of the competition. You know, Gambia is facing Cameroon first match on Saturday. The network is still breaking. It's very, very hard to hear you. Yeah, you can try audio too and see if the yes, I find it very hard to hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So if you just know, we are live on Facebook, we are live on Twitter, and we are also live on YouTube.
Hello?
Which one you prefer? Okay, so welcome to ASHILISPORTS. I can still know it's very hard for me to hear you. I think the fans too is finding it very difficult to hear from you. So
I prefer the new contract to the Sparrows.
Oh, okay, you prefer Gambia. So Mark is saying he prefer Gambia to qualify to the next stage of the competition. So, but do you think Gambia can be able to do it?
to that years.
Okay.
They can qualify to the. If not,
Okay. So,
then Cameroon will go.
okay. So, but don't you think Cameroon with host nation, you know, a lot of fans will be supporting Cameroon on that day, and that might be helpful to their players. And we saw a lot of countries that have hosted the African Cup of Nations and won it.
Okay?
Can't Cameroon do that too?
I can't be sure about Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
But for confirmation of Cameroon,
Okay.
they can do, but there is a controversy about Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
They say Cameroon was not permitted to sabotage their own opponents.
Okay. So, guys,
They
the
say
link is on the.
Cameroon was not permitted to sabotage their own opponents.
Okay.
You know,
So, guys, the link is on the comment
the
section. So,
Cameroon
if you want to join, okay. So, yeah. So, we can't hear. I can't hear you. Quite. It's very difficult to hear from you for sure. I think the network is not permitting us to hear you clearly. So, maybe you can try audio and see. You can also try without the video, and let's see whether it will be able to work for sure.
Hello?
Because it's breaking a lot. Try the audio. Try without video. Let's see. Just audio. Okay, so it's still the same thing. The network is not actually permitting us to reach to
Okay.
get hold of Mark for sure. So guys, you could see on the link section, on the comment section, I've provided the link. If you want to join me here and cast your opinion, probably you could just click on the link to join me here so that we could actually talk more about the African Cup of Nations. For sure, Mark said he think Gambia could be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition. That is eliminating the host nation. And I think it's going to be very, very, very difficult game for sure. In that matter, it's going to be very, very, very difficult. And remember, if you just join us, be part of this amazing community, subscribe, and hey, we could just be doing it. And the next coming on your way will be Ecuador versus Brazil. Can Brazil be able to get their 100% qualification to World Cup in 2022 right now? It will come on your way and we'll react to it. So just stay tuned and before. And if you, as I said, next game is going to be, and your comments and suggestions are highly welcome. Your comments and suggestions are highly welcome. You can join me in the link. Join me with the link above on the comment section. If you want to join me, you can join me with the link above in the comment section, and you could join me so we discuss more into this game. So guys, let's see on our screen now. Let's move to Burkina Faso, Tunisia. Burkina Faso, Tunisia is also going. That's going to be the next game on Saturday, and it's going to be absolutely point nailing game for Tunisia. Tunisia will prove a point here, and Burkina Faso, I don't know how they are going to do on this game. I don't know how they're going to do on this game. Guys, you can join me on the link above if you want to join me. We discuss more about these games for sure. So you are highly welcome. This is the link, and also you can join me on that link for sure. So we can discuss more into this game. The one that is coming on your way on Saturday is Burkina Faso against Tunisia. Okay, I have Mark again. Let me see whether it's clear now. Yeah, hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Yeah, Mark, can you hear me? Okay, I
Yeah, I
think we
can hear
still
you.
have. Okay, good, good, good. So now it's like it's a little bit loud, clear now.
I thought the signal is weak.
Uh-huh. So I was
I think the
I was asking you if you think Gambia will win. Don't you think the fans will worry
yeah,
Cameroon?
that's the referee will be fair
Mhm.
at, at that match. Then qualify.
Okay. So if the referees are going to be fair, you think Gambia will qualify?
Yeah, I thought will qualify if the referee, but if not, then Gambia should forget at it.
So okay, so now the officiating is your problem. If the officials are able to handle the match correctly, you think Gambia should be qualifying to the next stage of competition. But if the officials
Exactly.
didn't do right, then Cameroon will qualify. So, by what goal margin do you think Gambia will be able to win against Cameroon? If you think so, guys, in the comment section, you can equally bring your comment section. You saw Edward Edward saying Cameroon to win the tournament. So, by what goal margin do you think Gambia will be able to qualify? Because we see them always winning by one goal. Okay. So Gambia to win. So how about the game between Burkina? So how about the game between Burkina Faso and Tunisia? And you think Burkina Faso will qualify? So score line, your score line on that game too. Okay. With what goal margin? What score? What score of that game? Your score line. Okay, so it will be two in favor of Burkina Faso. So, how about Egypt, Morocco? Because Morocco, Egypt, that I think is going to be top game on Sunday. So, who do you think will be able to qualify there too? So, how about Egypt, Morocco? How about Egypt, Morocco. We can. It will be very difficult. I can't say. Yeah. Then. Uh, so okay. So we are losing you. The connection. The connection is so. The connection is we are losing. So we can't hear Mark. We can Mark, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Mark. We can't hear you. The network is just breaking badly. We can't hear you. So, guys, this, as I said, this game, Burkina Faso, Mark said Burkina Faso to qualify, but I think it's going to be very, very tough, given the instances that Tunisia has been able to eliminate Nigeria in this game. It will boost them moving forward. So it will boost them moving forward into this game for sure. And you don't need to write them out in this game. You don't need to write them. But Burkina Faso are very, very good. They have talented players. Adama Traore is there. I said Bertrand Traore is there, and hey, he's been marvelous. He's doing very good in this tournament, and hey, he could carry Burkina Faso and win against Tunisia. So this game is going to be very, very, very difficult. But at the end of the day, I also think Burkina Faso can win this game because they will learn from what Nigeria did. Burkina Faso, they are also playing a very, very good game in the tournament, and they are very compact and they play as unity. Traore going down in their defense and also trying to move forward in the game, in their game, is also doing very, very good for them. Guys, if you want to join me, as I said, the link is up there. You can equally join me. This is the link. You can join me and cast your opinion on this match. For Egypt against Morocco, I think is going to be something that I cannot predict. I cannot predict this game because these two sides, by the end of the day, I think Morocco has a chance of going to the next stage of the competition for sure. If you just join me, remember this is Ashili Sports, your most favorite sporting show for sure. So let's do it together. I can't do it alone. Remember, this is something that you should not miss. This is a game that you should not miss, and try to join us for sure. This, as I said, it's a game of throne. Everyone wants to be there. Everyone wants to get there. Everyone is just on this game for sure. Egypt, Morocco is not going to be a mere game for you guys. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult for sure. So guys, if you just joined me, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community, be part of this amazing community. And we are not going to do much here. As I said, it's something that we can probably be doing for ourselves. And don't get me wrong, it's it's a game of throne and everyone wants to get there. Everyone wants to get there. So for me, I think at the end of the day, Morocco can be able to eliminate Egypt, because these two sides are playing very well and they are doing fantastic, very well in this tournament. And for them to meet, they all play nice game, they all play midfield game, they all attack. But hey, Morocco are looking very good for me than Egypt this season. And for sure, if remember, Morocco are also waiting for very, very long time to win this trophy, and it's not been happening. Can it be something that they can just go ahead to win it this season? Hey, we'll see that on Sunday if they qualify to the next stage of the competition. And Egypt, as we all know, have they are holding record, an amazing record in this tournament. And if they are able to, can they be able to extend their record in the tournament? On Sunday, we'll be able to see that. But for me, I think Morocco has a chance in this game than Egypt, and for sure. And Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. For me, Senegal in their game, I don't think they've been able to do well in that game. They didn't do well in that game, and for sure, we are looking forward to see what they can bring in the quarterfinals. But Equatorial Guinea in their last game has been against Mali. They defended very well. I remember, mind you, this is also two West African countries battling together, and they are not going to get it easily. They are not going to get it easily. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. You saw how they and Mali battle it out in the competition. You saw how they battle it out. It was all defending for Guinea, but later part of extra time, Guinea was able to come into the game, and they were doing very, very, very well for sure. So this is a game that you should not miss. This is a game that you should not miss for sure. So, guys, remember this game. I think two West African countries coming together, any of them can qualify to the next stage of the competition. Any of them can qualify to the next stage of the competition, and for sure. So I have Mark comments coming on. I want to send my apology to you all for poor connection. No, this is not your fault, Mark. You know this is not your fault. It's just connection problem. And I understand how it is in Ghana. I understand how it is using your data in connecting. So sometimes it could be the mobile data or mobile network. That's their fault, not your fault. They need to enhance their services at your area there. You can't do anything about it for sure. So you don't need to apologize to anyone. But hey, it's good for the community. Guys, you can hear Mark apologizing for the poor network. And you can equally, guys, anyone who wants to join us can equally join us on this, and we'll be able to talk more into this. But hey, without that, maybe probably I'll just be ending the this, because Senegal is the last country to actually. I wanted to, like, in 2 hours, in 20 minutes or 18 minutes time, I'll be able to end the session here. But hey, someone can join me, then we'll probably talk more into this game for sure. And who is your surprise team in this tournament, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Who is your surprise team? Who surprised you most in this tournament? For me, Gambia has been able to surprise me most. Ghana is the second because they are eliminated in the group stages, and Nigeria is the third for sure, because I expected them to go to finals because of the class of a teams, or for class of a players they have in this tournament, and they are not able to do it. So these are the three nations that surprised me most for this tournament. And for woe of the tournament, the woe nation goes to Ghana for going out without a single point. And Algeria, I can't forget about Algeria. Algeria is a country that I think I can speak more into, going to, given the instances that they are the country that are that are just okay. So I have a comment coming in from Badi Jason Simeon Ayola said Comoros. Okay, so you also said Comoros surprised you most. Remember, if you just, the comments is coming from Facebook, you can equally join us on ASHILISPORTS on YouTube on ASHILISPORTS. So the comments is coming from Facebook. He said Comoros surprise you. So let me know why Comoros, and remember, on the comment section you can equally join me either on audio or YouTube, then we can on audio or video, then we can deliberate. And no, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, and also we are live on Twitter underscore Twitter at ASHILISPORTS, on Facebook Songma, and also on YouTube ASHILISPORTS. So you can join us on YouTube, Ayola. Ayola, you can join us on YouTube to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. So Comoros surprise you. So why Comoros? Let me know why Comoros. Let me know in the comment section. So why Comoros have. So I can equally send you the join link here. Then probably you can join me here if you want on Facebook. So just give me 1 second. Then I'll send the link on Facebook too. If you want to join me, I'll equally put the link out there for you on Facebook. Guys, if you just join us, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Be part of this amazing community. Be part of this amazing community. So, Ayola, I'm putting comments there for you. So, this is the link. You can equally join the discussion if you want to join us. You can equally join me to let's discuss about the game. So for sure, guys, this is something that you should not miss. This is something that is so interesting. If you are getting the vibes, let me know. If you are getting the vibes, let me know. And hey, let me know who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Who do you think will be able to qualify to the next stage of the competition? For sure, Ayola said Comoros. Comoros, where are you reaching me from? Ayola, let me know. And your name seemed like a Nigerian name. Simon Ayola Gbadejisin or Gbadejisin. Simeon Ayola. So let me know where you are reaching me from. And also, if you want to join me, you can join me in the link above. Then we'll talk more into this game. For sure, guys, this is something that, and hey, I like saying Comoros have also surprised him in the game. Comoros have surprised him. For me, that's the war, like for instance, for the defending champions on like Algeria is a team that I just don't understand how come they didn't actually qualify to the group stage out of the group stages, because remember, Algeria was just the defending champions of the competition, and at the end of the day, they were not able to qualify to the next stage of the competition. And I was so surprised. And Sierra, Sierra Leone was able to place third, Ivory Coast placing first in that group, Equatorial Guinea placing second, and Algeria just 1 point and out of the group. They were not able to even just qualify to or just win one game in this tournament. And that's what I was just surprised, like a defending champions couldn't able to do it or qualify to the next stage of the competition, and it's been surprising for sure. And guys, remember, this is ASHILISPORTS. If you just join us, remember to subscribe, be part of this amazing community. Be part of this amazing community. And which team actually surprised you most in this tournament? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. And hey, this group, Nigeria, Egypt, I was always expecting Nigeria, Egypt to qualify, and they've been able to qualify. Guinea-Bissau placed last in that group. And Ghana, this group, the group C, actually surprised me most. Ghana couldn't qualify to the next stage of the competition, and they were eliminated with even just 1 point. They had only 1 point. They were not able to also win one match in the tournament. And Morocco and Gabon was able to place first, but Comoros being third was also considered in that game, so in that group. And Senegal, Guinea, Malawi, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe are expected to actually be third or second in that group, because Zimbabwe in the qualifiers they did a marvelously well, and also the World Cup qualification they were able to battle it against Ghana, but yet they are not able to qualify to the next stage of the competition in group stages. So you could imagine Ethiopia, that I think was also going to qualify maybe place third and qualify, were unable to do that, but rather place fourth in the group with just 1 point. And Cape Verde was able to qualify because they placed third in the group stages. So there were a lot of surprises in the game, as I said, a lot of surprises, and we've been able to iron all of them. And guys, remember, I'm almost finishing. I'm almost getting finished touches into this game, and Brazil will be on your way. Brazil will be playing with Ecuador. Ecuador versus Brazil in World Cup qualification. So we could just be reacting to that. In the next game. So you could join me also on Twitter, on Facebook, and also on YouTube. We are live on YouTube for sure. And your comments are highly welcome. And for sure, as I said, guys, if we don't have anything, I'll just end it here. And without much, I say thank you very much for being part of this. L boy, you were here. LD boy is my good friend. He was here. And hey, Ayola, you are here with us on Facebook. Thank you very much for joining us. Without much, I say thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys for being with me. Ayola, you can join us on YouTube and subscribe over there and be part of this amazing community. Hey, what's the name? Mark was able to join us, but the network didn't permit us to actually discuss more. I can't end this without remembering about Enzo, even though he didn't join us today. Maybe probably he's been busy. So I will remember him. He's part of the community. And for sure, this is something that will be coming on your way time to time. And until this Afcon Cup of Nations finish, even if it finished, we are still here on YouTube. We are still doing about sports. Premier League is always on your way, and other league games that are tough, we deem it right for you to enjoy. We could actually do that for sure. And hey, I can't forget about Officer Tommy. Officer Tommy was here with me, and shout out to Officer Tommy. Officer Tommy was here. Shout out to him. And Edward was also here. Shout out to him. And all of you guys, thank you very much for being part of this show. And remember, it's your favorite YouTube. Okay, another comment is coming from Kinsley Kayayi. Thank you for the information. Thank you very much, Kayayi. You can equally join us on YouTube too. And hey, this is ASHILISPORTS, and I thank you. This information coming from you is motivating us. And hey, as I said, Brazil Ecuador game, I'll be reacting to it live on YouTube, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. On Twitter, you can follow us at ASHILISPORTS. On YouTube, is ASHILISPORTS. And also, you just see the logo everywhere you go. We are there. Even at TikTok _ASHILISPORTS. You can equally join us. And for TikTok, it's like for quite a number of, like, for how many days now or weeks now, we've not been able to upload a single video there, but we are active there too. And for sure, thank you guys for your comments. Hey, Kinsley Kayayi, thank you very much for being part of this amazing community. And hey, we are looking forward to actually do amazing things here, and I can't do it without you guys. And as a community, probably you could help us out by subscribing, by following us, and we will follow you back. And watch out for the Nigeria game. Check out our YouTube this, and you can actually set up a reminder. You can set up a reminder because we already set up the time over there, maybe 10 minutes to the kickoff of the time. We'll start over there before. And Brazil are looking forward to make their 100% appearance or 100% qualification to the World Cup in Qatar 2022. And for sure, it's going to be an interesting game, and we would like to involve our fans. We would like you to enjoy yourself on that game. And hey, without much, I say I pull out here. And still, if you are new and you are joining us, just subscribe, and you can equally share the video to your friends. Let them join us, and we could be able to do it. All right. Thank you and bye for now. And we'll see you in the game between Ecuador and Brazil.